We are joined now by Ben Kadel. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into Android?
Absolutely, I'll try my best. So I'm a senior Android dev at a company here in Berlin called Babel. We do like a language learning app. I'm repping the branding today,
awesome.
so it's, yeah, sorry about that. And yet my origin story for Android is sort of accidental. I did a games development course back at university, so computer games programming. And at the end of it, actually, the tutors were all like, "Oh, if you want to, you can have done a computer science degree if you want to and switch over." And I was one of those like, no, computer games sounds way cooler. Anyway, so that was the dream, computer games. And then, I did a teaching degree and did computer science teaching at high school and stuff. And I was like, oh no, I like money and I like my free time, so forget that. And then I joined a company doing just web dev stuff, really basic. I was garbage at it. And then it was hybrid apps in HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. And then it was like that. We're using Cordova and Ionic and all that kind of stuff. And at some point they were like, yo, this app sucks. We need a native app. And I was like, oh, I haven't a clue. So let me start reading. And it was garbage. And my first code was one big activity file. Everything was in that one file. I was like, yes, that's the origin story.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I think we all kind of started there with that, one file, because there wasn't the guidance.
No, exactly.
Back then,
yeah.
right?
It was really
you did
confusing.
what you could.
Yeah, it was the Wild West of Android dev back in the day, and you just didn't have people that knew what we knew now. And back in the day, Google was very unopinionated about the approach, so it was quite interesting. And so
cool.
That's funny enough because my first application, I had 100 activities, and it was so fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
It was called Simple Math, and I didn't know how to make normal apps, so I was just googling and trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I had an activity open and an activity open and an activity, which is very weird because there
Delicious.
wasn't any.
Yeah.
I know. But funny enough, they got a 4.5 rating.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, the
I
users
know.
don't care.
Does that app still exist, or?
No, so I lost the key.
Nice.
And
On
you know
purpose,
what
is it? It's
happened?
That happens.
It's gone
If
now.
that happens, it's gone forever. So that was happened.
Cool.
Yeah.
In Java as well, I'm guessing, right?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
The good days, the pure days.
Yeah. Take me back.
That's it. Oh, no, right. Cool.
So you're here giving 2 talks. You gave 1 talk yesterday. How did it go?
Yes, it was good. It was called Inside the .git folder, Explore the Mysterious Depths. I have to do the hand gesture.
Oh, yeah. You got to really sell it.
Yeah, I got to sell it. And it was good. I am my own worst and harshest critic. So for me, it's not the first time I've done that talk. I've done it at DroidCon Lisbon and stuff. So for me, personally, I was a little bit it doesn't have the fire and spark that it used to have. So I think I'm going to have to retire the talk just soonish, just simply because I haven't got the same passion behind it anymore. But it was good, I think. It was a good talk. The timings was fine. There wasn't any mistakes. Got a lot of nice questions, a lot of good feedback. So as long as somebody found some value in it, then it's all good.
Yeah. A couple of people we talked to yesterday were actually very interested in
cool.
going and digging around in the Git, the dot files and stuff about it. So
well, that's good news.
There was interest.
Something went right. Okay,
It's pretty good because actually one of our friends we met here, she was like, I love Ben Kadel. I love the way he talks, and that's what I'm going to stop.
Who is that?
She's called, I think, Samira.
Oh, yeah, I know
She's a
Samira, yeah. No, it's amazing. So Samira's fantastic. She comes up after every, last year at DroidCon, she came up to the talk and did a selfie with me on stage. She did it again this year.
Oh, it's
awesome.
That's amazing.
She's like, oh, I know you from YouTube. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody knows me from YouTube. What the hell? So
now you see you're pretty popular.
No, dear.
I do want to have a follow-up question on that. And I was wondering, what do you think about the Android dev community in general? What do you think about it?
it's going to sound cheesy and it's going to sound biased, but it's one of the greatest communities that exists.
Amen.
Exactly, yeah. Wrap it, done, take a see you later. No. I mean, just simply the Android study group on Slack, that community as a whole, if ever I have a problem, it used to be the first port of call would be this first port of call still is the internet because you don't want to pester people all the time. But if I come to a dead end there, it's Android study group and I'll get the answer every time. There's so many brilliant people on there sharing their ideas, sharing their articles. The channels like self-promotion so you can see people, what they're doing other than Android dev stuff and just really fantastic community. And obviously, this whole thing, this keeps happening. This keeps happening. The DroidCons around the world, the Android Dev Summit, Google I/O by Google and all that kind of stuff. Just amazing, I don't know. Never felt more again, cheesy, but like not safe, but like, supported by everybody around me in these sort of spaces, in this sort of world, in this sort of dev environment, in this job field, I suppose. It's very, I don't know. It's simple. It's easy. I don't know.
Yeah. It makes you want to stay as an Android developer.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like I've thought about, maybe I want to branch out. Maybe I want to learn something new, but not having like the family, there. It's scary, right?
It is,
like
the family.
it's because it's like you're leaving home. It's
Yeah.
weird to think about. But also, so you mentioned, Android started very opinionated. Do you think that had a role in helping the community grow?
Yes, I think so. So my native Android dev work started in about 2015 or something. So still back in the unopinionated days before live data and Android X and Jetpack properly. And back then it was just a spaghetti western of let's implement MVP, but we're going to just sort of figure it out on the fly. And then some people were doing MVVM with their own custom view model classes that weren't obviously view models because they didn't exist back in the day. So yeah, it was mad. But I think that sort of definitely, you were forced to sort of look for help because it was that, or you were just on your own, just doing whatever the hell you were doing. So I really think that helped a lot. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And that brings me to another question, which I want to ask you, how much time do you put into your talks and how many DroidCons have you attended so far?
Okay. So this is my second DroidCon Berlin.
Okay.
I've done Lisbon, London in 2019. So I think this is my fourth or fifth. So it's not that many.
Pretty cool.
And I've only spoke at. So last year DroidCon Berlin was my first time getting on on a proper dev conference stage, which was really cool. And then I talked the Git talk at Lisbon and Android Makers in Paris.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of time to make that talk, it did actually take a while. That talk for some reason, I wanted to do that for a long, long time and never had the courage to do it. I was always thinking if I say something that isn't exactly right, I'm going to feel awful. So I spent, one day I was just I'm doing it. And to sort of mitigate that problem, I researched, I read. Every time I found a fact, I was I need to double check it and triple check it because my worst sort of fear is getting up on stage and somebody at the end going, you said that thing about that, it's not right. I'm oh my God, just melt away. So yeah, I think that month, that took about 4 months or something to build that talk really properly.
Wow.
But I'm a nitpicker, I'm a bit of a perfectionist as well. So it's add animations. I don't like it how that is, work on that animation. I do a lot of photoshopping of images to put into my slide decks as well, just to make it a bit more bespoke. So yeah, it takes a while, but I love it. It's one of the best things. I think I'm a little bit of a thrill seeker, getting up on stage. It's like my addiction. I'm yes, give me that stage, but it's terrible because I'm just a attention seeker. I guess.
You're saying your Git talk is, it doesn't have that same thrill, but maybe it's just so rehearsed, it's more natural now. You don't have that adrenaline rush because you know what you're going to do.
No, I think you're exactly right because I have rehearsed that thing crazy. The past 2 weeks, every day I've rehearsed it at least once, and it's a 40 minutes. So yeah, it definitely it's like clockwork now. And it's just how can that be as fun and as spark inducing as it used to be? So yeah, fair point. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. That is pretty great. I didn't think about it like that, but now I'm oh my goodness, I need to rehearse mine too. And that actually leads me to another question where I'm wondering, do you think speaking and giving a talk, it's something juniors might look into? How would they break into kind of stuff? Because I think sharing knowledge is pretty important, because mostly what we're doing through the talks is sharing that knowledge. So how can you advise somebody that wants to share that knowledge to the community, to just start trying out just a little bit?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I totally agree. I think everybody has a story to tell, and I think when they find their voice, that's a really powerful thing. I know that sounds cheesy, but everybody has a story to tell, especially juniors. We've all, the people like myself that are a bit more senior now that sort of have almost forgotten the days of being a junior. It's really important to hear those stories and see the struggles and stuff, in reverse, so that we can constantly have this feedback loop within just, the seniority roles and stuff. Advice I would give is, it's garbage advice, but literally just do it. If you've got an idea for a story like mine, the one that I was too cowardly to do for years and years and years and not get taught, do it. Start putting slides together, see how you feel about it. Start researching, watching videos and stuff. Start building it so that you feel confident enough that you think it's good. And then bring it here. And the community itself will never will never poo-poo a talk. It'll never be like,
That is true.
oh, that junior on stage was garbage. We're shunning you now forever. It'll never be like that. It'll be the opposite. It'll be like,
That
oh
is
my God,
funny.
they're on
Yeah.
stage for the first time. Let's go crazy for them.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And I think
it's always like that. It's
Actually,
always
it's
it's
building
always
up.
like that. And I think there's a fear of not knowing the fact that it's going to be like that as well
Yeah.
that maybe holds you back. But one of the something you were just saying before, like one of the things that I learned back when in my teaching days
Yeah.
was the best way of learning is by
Teaching.
teaching.
Exactly.
And it's mad because it's so oxymoronic almost.
Yeah.
It's like, bleh. But it is. It's because you're contextualizing it in your head in a
Yeah.
different way. You're understanding different patterns, different routes, and it's
Yeah.
just and then presenting it back. You have to be clear. You have to be concise in order for other people to understand it. So teaching is the best way. So
Yeah.
go do a talk or a presentation
Cool.
or something.
Yeah, we need to get some like Ben Kadel motivational poster
Oh
quotes.
my God, I think he will be pretty awesome.
Yeah, just
I
do
love
it.
that.
My ego can't take anymore. It's too points already. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you
It's
so
a
much for
pleasure
having
to
me.
talk to you.
It's absolutely my pleasure. Thank you so much. And great job with the Twitter Spaces
Great.
and
Thank
all the
you.
work that you guys do for the community as well. So
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you too. I mean,
Awesome.
you're amazing. I don't know what to say.
I'm really looking forward to your talk tomorrow.
Oh God,
Yes.
the keynote. The keynote. Oh my
Yes.
God. Yeah.
Actually, so many people have had talking about that too, like
Yeah.
looking forward to your talk. I'm like,
I mean, the
didn't
name is
know.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you. The name is great. Oh, this is interesting, right? And maybe this platform will help me. There's
Yeah.
a Twitter account called Bad Android Advice, right? That
Yes.
was
Oh,
many
yes.
years ago, like 2017, has been dormant for years.
Yeah.
Because our talk is called Better Android Development, where it's a bit of a comedy talk. Where
Yeah.
now that Chet and Roman aren't here, we're sort of muscling into
Yeah.
that space. That Twitter account came back to life yesterday,
Oh.
retweeting our keynote-like thing. So I was in a GIF war with them, like, yo. Who are you? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll never tell. And like, are you at this conference? Maybe. And it's like, I will find you. And it's like, all right, bring it on. The game is afoot. So if anybody knows who owns that Twitter account, let me know. I need to find that
Wait, are you
person.
sure it's not big Kadel?
Imagine,
here he is
imagine
retweeting.
self-pressing
He's got two
myself.
phones.
Yeah. Or I've got two personalities. So I'm like, yes. Who is this? Oh, God, it's like Gollum style. Oi, 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 dangerous. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah, if you're out there, please. we
Please,
need
I
to
beg
know
of you. We'll find each other. We'll
Yeah.
work together. Oi, oi.
Nice.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you so much.
You've
Thank you
made
so
my
much.
morning.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Have a great rest of the day. Great con.
You too.
Thank
Cool.
you. I knew you'd be the perfect to start the show.